my first question, when did you first start to recognize a pattern in your life that no longer felt right? I know you touched on some things, but um, was it something sudden or something you slowly became aware of? Or I guess just what made you realize it wasn't just was it a situation or was it really a
Mm.
pattern? Um,
Yeah, it actually took my husband pointing something out to me because I had always had a lot of negative self-talk. I was always extremely critical of myself, and he would say, "You have to stop the broken record." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, how do I stop the broken record in my head?" And that was the first time I was really aware of these patterns I had. And as I've looked back on my life, I am a pattern maker. I was not a good pattern breaker. And so I would get into these jobs and I would just be like in the same situation over and over. And I was like, why do I get a manager that feels threatened by me? Why do I always have coworkers who are always, saying you're stepping on my toes? Because I'm the kind of person that if I see that something needs to be done, I tend to step in and like do it instead of letting things fall apart. And that was when
right.
I started to realize like, oh, this is a pattern I have. And it wasn't until I looked back over my library career that I could see, oh, I didn't like my job after 18 months. I had the same type of manager in all of my jobs. I had the same type of coworkers. Had conflict with the same types of people. So it was the broken record part was when I started to notice the pattern, but it wasn't until, maybe 2 years ago that I was like, and I was in my coach certification and I was like, oh, this has been a pattern for my entire life with jobs and relationships and all these sorts of things. So, I wish I could say it was me, but it took other people to help me see them.